This is Rack Noble for Boxing UK, sponsored by CBD Supreme. I'm here with the Rome Football, Johnny Fisher. Johnny, how's it going, man?
Hello, sir. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm doing fine. Another big night out, showing down in London. What are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it's another step on the journey, something slightly different to Southpaw. At a Southpaw, my debut, obviously, that was a long time ago now, and Emilio Salas is going to be a lot tougher than what I've fought before. So, a good little learning fight for me, hopefully.
Of course, you're stepping up the levels every time. This is now your second 8-rounder.
Yeah.
When you're in training camp, in your mind, are you visioning going 8 rounds, or do you see it ending a lot sooner than 8 rounds?
You're always prepared for 8 rounds, always, or the distance of the fight, if not even a little bit more. But obviously, I don't want it to go that far. I want to deliver a knockout for my fans. But I'm aware how tough Salas is. Seen him fight. He got stopped in his last fight, but on his feet, and it was more the doctor pulling him out. So he's tough. He's going to come to fight. He's a proud man. So I've got to be ready. And a Southpaw obviously offers different challenges.
And of course, you're reaching the 10 fight mark. When would you like to start fighting for titles and getting these big names up in the mix?
Yeah, it'd be good. When I feel I'm ready in the next, maybe the end of the year, have a Southern Area title fight. That'd be good. But obviously, I've got to win this one first. So I hate talking ahead of myself because I've got to beat the guys in front of me, and that's not me shying away from it. It's just I know that I've got to fight on Saturday, and if I don't win on Saturday, then there's no point even talking about that. I can't forget the fact my amateur experience has been limited, so I'm learning as I go, and yeah, it's exciting.
Talking of exciting,
Dad's just behind you. Look, Big John.
Come on, John, join in.
Nah,
I'll catch you later, John.
get him out of the way.
It's your time. Well, talking about excitement, there is a lot of excitement going on. Of course, you've got Worsley, Clark,
Yeah.
you've got Adelaide floating around.
Yeah.
How do you see that one going? Of course, they're due to fight Worsley and Clark. How did you see that fight going?
Yeah, I'd like to see that fight towards the end of the year. I think it's. I know we all wanted to see that fight, Fraser Clark, Wardley, but they're probably right in the sense that Clark's only had 5 or 6 fights. He probably needs to get another 10 round. I think he's fighting Marius Wack next, so that'll be
next week.
A good workout for him. So yeah, and hopefully we can see that fight after. It's a great fight. I know Fabio well. I know Clark well. A good clash of styles and different backgrounds. Wardley's got something special about him, and that he can dig deep and he can find that knockout punch when he needs it. And Clark's got the experience and the strength and the size. So it's an interesting matchup. It could go either way. I'm not just saying that to sit on the fence. It could go either way, I believe.
And of course, I spoke to you earlier on in the year. You just come back from Las Vegas, sparring with Joe Joyce. Of course, Joe Joyce had a bit of a setback in his career. It didn't go how planned against Zhali Sang. He's got the rematch. What do you think went wrong for Joyce going into that fight?
Just a few different things. Someone else is putting me off behind me now. But Joyce, a few different things were not what he would have liked. I think the weight, we've all spoken about this so much, the weight, normally see him a little bit bigger, a little bit chunkier. When I saw him fight against Parker, I thought he looked really solid. The tactics were wrong. I think he weren't moving his head as he should have been, or to the correct side. He was walking into the right hand a little bit, the backhand a little bit. So there's things that have got to be changed, but there's things that can't not be fixed. So he can fix them problems. And he's got a new focus now, and I'm backing him in the rematch. Zhang done very well. Can't take nothing away from him. It's going to be a tough order, tall order, but he'll get it done.
And of course, what's going on to the other heavyweights in the division, Tyson Fury. Do you think that he's exhausted his options at this point? He's called out Ngannou, John Jones, AJ, Dempsey McKean, Jay Pataya. Do you think the public might be getting a bit tired of hearing Tyson Fury?
I don't think people will get tired of Tyson Fury because they'll come and watch him no matter what. Whoever he fights, he's going to pull in a huge crowd. We just want to see him fight against the top guys now, but I understand that these things take a lot of negotiations. There's things going on behind the scenes that we're not privy to. So, yeah, we see all the stuff on social media, but we don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. We've seen USYK just signed for a new Saudi Arabian promotion as well. So there's different things going on that we've got to be aware of. And listen, you can't knock Fury. He's fought Wilder 3 times in his back garden. He's beat Vladimir Klitschko in his back garden. Mm-hmm. So the fights will happen, trust me.
Who would you like to see, Johnny Fisher, as a fan, who would you like to see Tyson Fury fight next?
Anthony Joshua is a big fight for Great Britain. I'd love to see that fight. USYK as well. USYK or Joshua. I think they're both 2 great fights.
And just going back to yourself, I've seen in the training you've been sparring with Wadi Kamocha. Of course, Wadi Kamocha, 5-time Southern Area champion. He's been around the way.
Commonwealth champion as well.
Commonwealth champion, highly experienced, fought for a British title. What have you been learning from the camp going into this fight with Salas?
It's been good. It's not just obviously sparring Tommy and Gideon as well, but Wadi's got that experience head on his shoulders where he can teach me as well. And little subtle things that can make a difference fighting an experienced guy like Salas. And no one better to teach you than Wadi Camacho.
No, you're definitely right. And just lastly, just going back to the Southern Area point, one heavyweight particular, Frank Ignatius, he said that he was mandated for the Southern Area against you, but it's been turned down. and that he would like to fight with you at some point. Would that be something you'd be willing to entertain by the end of the year with Frank Ignatius?
Yeah, Southern area. It's something I've got on my list. That'd be great. But I've got to focus on what I've got to do, and he's got to focus on what he's got to do. He's got to fight with Steve Robinson, isn't he, at some point? But yeah, I'm not in the business of worrying about other people. They've got to worry about me. So everyone's going to be calling my name. It's up to them to get it sorted, and my team will sort that out as well.
And talking of team, how many are we expecting strong on Saturday night at Wembley?
We've done a lot on the ticket link. We've had a link this time, which is slightly different. So instead of the physical ticket, so it's exciting to think that got people coming from there. We've got people on the VIP link as well. So we've had about 1,000, I reckon, going to be in there. And people on the general sale as well. The amount of people messaging me saying they've got through the general sale, which is great as well. So exciting times ahead for the Bull Army.
Bosch Army in full effect on Saturday?
Full effect, mate. Bosh.
Very much, Johnny. See you
Nice
Saturday
one,
night.
mate. All the best.
An obscene amount of money.